Hey everybody, I just want to make a short video. We are, in my last video, I showed you this boat. It's a 2014. We totally debulked it, gutted it, and we're just putting new benches in. But sometimes what you find when you're rebuilding these boats is like this. If you can see this, there's quite a large hole there, and the substrate underneath is a piece of marine plywood. That's buried within the liner and the hull. And if I try to put a seat in here, put some glue down, and this is the screw, you know, it's just sliding in and out of there. And look, it's all rotted up in there. And, you know, it's not practical to try and tear all this out and put a new piece of wood in there. So generally for rebuilds, what we do is we just use a regular plastic wall plug and the appropriate drill size, and we just drill this hole out and we put this plug in. If you look over here, I've already done it. I've done it over on this side for 2 of those holes, and there's 2 holes here that I've also done it. I've got these plugs are in here. The other thing you could do, this boat, what I found too, is that the standard 3 1/4 inch spacing was not the spacing of the holes. So you can actually place the bench over, line up one hole, and you can take your clearance drill, which is the same size as the clearance drill for the plug, and you can re-drill a new hole to line it up. And then with that new hole, you can see that's the original hole. There's a new hole that gives you the right spacing to fit the bench into the saddle, and that's how you do it. So over here, I'll just do this one quickly. Again, all rotted out. We don't want to fill it with epoxy, messy, all that stuff. But if we just drill it through and we tap in a plug, then we finally put this bench, screw it down in there. That plug is going to secure it to the saddle. Obviously, everybody knows that these plastic plugs, once you put them in a wall or the substrate here, they're going to expand and grip. And then obviously with the additional marine adhesive, we use a very powerful marine adhesive, a second screw that's in this hole, which still looks pretty good. And when we screw those down, I think we got a pretty good fit, and we got a pretty good secure bench. So if you're rebuilding one of these boats, that's just a little tip to try and get those seats down and get those screws to hold. All right, that's it for today. Thanks.